And yet how often, my brothers and sisters, do we have hearts that are diseased? How often are our hearts deprived of contentment and tranquility? We see those who do not have money and they are not content. And those who do have money and they are also not content. We see those who are married at a young age and they're not content. And we see those who are married at an older age or at an older age and they're not yet married and they're both not content. We see those who are given external physical beauty and they're not content. And we see those who are deprived of external physical beauty and they too are not content. We see those husbands who are not content with their wives, who wish and hope they could have had a more pleasant wife or a more beautiful wife. And we see wives who are not content with their husbands, who hope they could have had a stronger husband or a wealthier husband. We see those who are blessed with children and they're not content over all the effort that they have to exert over taking care of their children. And others who are deprived of children and they're not content with what they have been deprived of. This is a disease that afflicts us all. A disease that wreaks havoc over all of our souls. And it is not about what we have been given or what has been taken away from us. It is not about what we have been given or what we have been deprived of. Rather, it is about the condition of our hearts. It is about the perception of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and what Allah azza wa jal has given us. The problem that we have as human beings is we obsess over what we don't have or what we have lost. And we forget everything that Allah has already blessed us with. And this is why the Prophet ﷺ, when he tried to heal the hearts, he did so by reminding us of the intensity of the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon us. So he said, من أصبح منكم آمنا في سربه معافا في بدنه عنده قوت يومه فكأنما حيزت له الدنيا. That the Prophet ﷺ said that whoever amongst you wakes up one day and you are secure in your home and you are healthy in your body and you have the sustenance or the provisions for a single day, فَكَأَنَّمَا حُيِّزَتْ لَهُ الدُّنْيَا, then it is as if the entire dunya, the entire world has been given to that person. We heal our hearts when we become content and we appreciate the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and what He has given us. And when we are truly pleased with Allah and we taste the sweetness of this faith, we enter a paradise in this world. That our hearts enter paradise while we are in this world. We feel the beauty of Iman and its tranquility in our hearts, and so we enter paradise in our hearts. And this is why the scholar said, لا يدخل الجنة في الآخرة من لا يدخلها في الدنيا. That no one will enter paradise in the next life, he who has not entered it in this life. Meaning, as we increase in our heart the contentment in the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we enter a type of paradise and beauty in our heart. That same beauty in our heart will be there for us on paradise. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَيُدْخِلَهُمُ الْجَنَّةَ عَرَّفَهَا لَهُمْ, that He will enter them into a paradise that He has already made known to them. He will enter them into a paradise that He has already acquainted them with. Meaning those who enter paradise already knew it. They already experienced it and they tasted it. How did they taste Jannah before ever entering the next world? مَنْ رَضِيَ بِاللَّهِ رَبًّا. Those who are pleased with Allah, they are the ones who have tasted the sweetness of faith.